So it's my understanding that Jeff Bezos and his wife Mackenzie do not have a prenuptial agreement. And what that means is they have approximately $140 billion in assets that are going to have to be divided through the course of the divorce proceeding.
To the side. No. It's all so beautiful.
I don't think it's unusual that they wouldn't have a prenuptial agreement, especially in the case where they were married for a year before they decided to take the move to Seattle and before Amazon was founded. So at the time that they were married, they probably had very few assets. It was probably very uncomplicated. It's only been in these last 25 years that their fortunes have grown exponentially and become, as a result, exponentially more complicated.
Take this as a gift. We also have here a leather-bound copy of the first book ever.
So if I were their attorney, if I were their friend, I would have the exact same advice that I would give now, which is work together, try and make the process as uncomplicated as possible. I understand that they have 4 children, and we all know from personal experience, from familial experience, from anecdotal evidence that no divorce is ever happy. No divorce is ever not traumatic, regardless of how well the parties have gotten along and intend to get along. And so the best thing that they can do for themselves and for their family and for their fortune is not to spend it on lawyers, and instead to work together to come towards some sort of an agreement.
Thank you very much for coming.
Thank you, David. It's great to be here.
So,
we know that Washington is a community property state like California, and there aren't very many of them. Probably only maybe 10 of the states in the country are community property states, and what that means is the assets from day one of your marriage go into the pot known as the community, and as a result, everything in the community pot is divided 50-50 upon a divorce. Jeff Bezos, his titles, he's CEO, president, chairman of Amazon. So the stock, as far as we know, may be in Jeff Bezos's individual name, right? Making him an individual owner of billions of dollars worth of assets, right? So that goes toward his wealth as far as the charting is concerned. So when Jeff Bezos is considered the richest man in the world, all of that is taken into consideration under his name. When a divorce goes through, half of his assets, those that were considered to have been gained during the marriage, will now be hers. And so there will be a division of that wealth. And as a result, a division of those assets will bring him down then on the list of wealthy people and bring her up on the list of wealthy people, because now she will have assets in her name.